Awesome, guys. So welcome to the next training number 2, which is of how to have big success in relationships. The training today is going to be matching and mirroring. Very, very powerful technique to be able to build deep relationships and connections and bonds in an instant. If you follow matching and mirroring, you'll be in deep levels of rapport with whoever you come in contact with in a social interaction. It works instantly. And you guys are going to get a lot of value from this. So ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get started. Okay, awesome. So let's talk about matching and mirroring. Very, 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 very powerful rapport technique, something that you can use to gain really deep connections with your friends and your families, your loved ones, even whenever you meet somebody new. If you really want to gain rapport, which is friendship, which is total responsiveness between two people, you use matching and mirroring to be able to fit in any environment and to gain friends and to win big in relationships in any environment you're in. So matching, basically what that means is there's different things that you can match with an individual. So you can match their words, you can match their tone. So if they're speaking a little bit louder or if they're speaking a little bit quieter, you can match their tone. If they're talking really fast, you can match how they're talking, which is fast. If they're talking a little bit at a slower tempo, you can also talk at a little bit of a slower tempo. If people, go up to scratch their head, like you can go up and scratch your head too. If someone assumes the body posture of like this with their arms crossed, you can do the same thing as well too. You can assume the posture with your arms crossed. If someone crosses their legs, you can cross your legs. If someone always has a gesture that they do, you can also use that same gesture. So matching and mirroring, what you want to do with this is you want to almost try to become exactly like that person that you're with in terms of body language, tonality, and the exact words that they're saying. You want to be like this person as much as you can, because people like people who are like what? Like themselves. And people don't like people who are like not like themselves. So if you're gaining a rapport and a friendship and a trust and a deep connection and a relationship with whoever person you're speaking to, what you want to do is use matching and mirroring. So you don't want to do it so obvious where like they go like you do it instantly, or if they go like this, you do it instantly. What you're gonna do is you kind of want to, so when they go to cross their arms, they cross their arms. You want to wait like 1 or 2 seconds and just kind of casually cross your arms as well too. You don't want to just like watch if they cross their arms, you do it right away, because it's way more powerful when they don't pick up on it. So it's a subconscious, it's subliminal. So what studies found is, and you can see this everywhere. Like I challenge you, when you're out with your friends or you're out in the mall or you're out different places, just watch this. I notice it all the time myself. When you're in rapport with someone, when there's two friends, they match everything. So if one goes up like this, subconsciously the other one puts his hand up like that. If one crosses their arms, subconsciously the other friend crosses their arms. And you'll notice when two friends are in rapport, they often use the same words, they speak at the same rate, and they use the same gestures. They're almost like the same people. They're matching and mirroring. This is just naturally what happens when two people are in a relationship of a rapport. So this is very powerful. So if you're in a door-to-door setting, someone comes to the door and they're like, "Hey, how's your day going today?" And I'm like, "Oh, my day's going awesome. How's your day going?" They're like, "Oh, I like this guy." Because you match their energy exactly, because that's their programming. That's like who they are as a person. But if they come out and like, "Oh, hey, how's your day going today?" "Oh, my day's going pretty good." They're not going to be able to connect with that as much because it's outside of their world. And what we're doing with matching and mirroring is stepping into their world. So say someone comes and answers the door and they're like, "Hi, how's your day going today?" You can go, "Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?" So what you're going to do is match and mirror this person, because if they come to the door and they're like, "Hi, how's your day going today?" And I'm like, "Oh, my day's going awesome. How's your day going?" They're going to be like, "Whoa." Instant rapport is lost, because people like people who are like themselves. So matching and mirroring is very powerful. Go to a mall, sit down, or even in a coffee shop, and try this out yourself. Pick someone inside the food court that's near you, watch what they're doing, and just mirror them and match them exactly. Do that for about 5 minutes. And then when you go to reach for your cup, watch, they will go and reach for their cup. Because that's going to lead into the next video, which is called pacing and leading, which is very, very powerful. But first, we got to understand matching and mirroring before we can understand pacing and leading. So that's matching and mirroring. Very, very, very powerful to build deep bonds and deep relationships and deep connections with customers, prospects, loved ones, family members, anybody that you can think of. Whenever you're in a social interaction, use matching and mirroring to be able to take your success in relationships to the next level. And in no time, instantly, by applying this technique, you will gain deep levels of rapport, deep levels of relationship, and deep levels of connection, and you're going to win big in relationships. Okay, awesome. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. Hope you got a lot of value from matching and mirroring. Next video is going to be pacing and leading. If you love my content, you love what I'm teaching you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the bell, and you'll get notified first of further sales, entrepreneurship, and online marketing videos that I have coming out that are jam-packed in value you're not going to want to miss. So the next video is pacing and leading. Let's get to it right away.